This is where the Western world ended. The year, 1792, when the captain of a ship named Discovery, George Vancouver, began precisely mapping this swerving coastline. Every unnamed island, channel, inlet, and bay, searching ultimately for a trade route to the Far East, a shortcut across the top of the globe. But Vancouver, like all the explorers of his age, would never find the long-sought Northwest Passage. What he had seen, however, was a geographic wonderland. Skyscraping forests climbing toward waves of glacial peaks. Regal creatures. A founding people long established who remarkably reframed this bounty in reverent works of art. The setting for the 21st Olympic Winter Games is like no other. Divided between a vast cosmopolitan city ribboned around water's edge, and over its shoulder, mountains steep and wide, connected one to the other by a stair-stepping highway called Sea to Sky. And amid this stirring setting, these Winter Games will be welcomed with a full embrace. After all, this is sport as Canadians know it. Sports of hypnotic concentration. A parade of performers, graceful, blitzing, bombastic. America's team is deep in talent and personality. She's the gritty superstar of women's skiing, the speed queen. But this week, once again, confronting the uncertainty of injury, competing through pain. With this fiery, dashing dance pair seeking to turn Olympic silver to gold. And their new rivals, college students, longtime friends, acrobatic and ambitious, who've been the sensation of the skating season. He's the groundbreaking Chicagoan who's already a pioneering Olympic champion. The silky glider who melds grace and speed. This charismatic performer could finish these Vancouver Games with more winter medals than any other American, ever. And for the soul of snowboarding, rocketing his sport into another realm, what will be the encore to his golden ride in Torino? Proudly original, sweetly joyous. Here, against a picture-perfect backdrop, every story to tell arrives from a different point of origin. Like the birthplace of skiing, Norway sends its indomitable machines built of Viking spirit. The tenacious survivor of a horrifying Colorado crash. And the latest in a line of cross-country kings, possessed of typical resolve, but unusual flair. For this unsurpassed Korean skater, suffocating fame at home is like a riotous merging of Jordan and Elvis. Vancouver will host perhaps the most intense men's skating competition ever, with the return of Russia's flamboyant Olympic champion, a formidable American team with a stately world champion, and Aspen's leaping, late-blooming stylist. With Canada's brash 19-year-old wonder attempting to be the first teenager to win the event in 62 years. And her story is simply sympathetic. After surrendering gold with a premature celebration gone wrong, Vancouver is about redemption. From the city arenas to the peaks of Whistler, the host nation is on a mission to rewrite Olympic infamy. No home gold in the games of Montreal and Calgary. Early on the moguls at Cyprus, that first delicious historic victory could be captured by this uncompromising flyer. And a compelling Canadian women's speed skating team might just raise the roof at the new Richmond Oval. But perhaps no one bears the weight of expectations like the 22-year-old captain of the Stanley Cup champions. Oh, Canada's face of the games, charged with leading his nation's pursuit of their holy grail, the Olympic hockey title. Here, where a swerving coastline submits to waves of glacial peaks, where the mapping of the Western world came to an end, the discovery yet begins anew. Which Olympic travelers are destined to know victory's rapture? What enduring images will be mapped in our minds from the 21st Olympic Winter Games?